Thank you very much, Chris, and thank you, Salma, for inviting me to join you today. And for those of you who don't know, my riding of Scarborough Guildwood serves as the headquarters of PCPI. So whenever Selma calls, I say yes, what time, where do you want me to be? And I support the organization because I am so aware of the value of organizations like PCPI in strengthening our community. And I'm so pleased to welcome all of you to Toronto and to this IEP conference, the 11th annual IEP conference. And I took a quick look at your agenda, and you have a lot to do today. So this isn't about speakers working, you have to do the work today. So please sort of get into that mindset, roll up your sleeves, get out your pens and your notebooks, take notes, because this is about you. This is about how you complete that transition that you've already made. And it is so exciting, and I'm very excited to welcome all of you. As you know, Canada, Ontario, Greater Toronto, and Toronto is one of the most diverse places in the world. And one of the things that we're so proud of here is that it works. That people come from all over the world and have the opportunity to aspire and to achieve. And you're looking at someone who has done that. So yes, I immigrated when I was 4 with my parents, and but you know, it was always about why we are here, and we were here for a better life. And I can reflect 12 years ago, because I thought about this as I was preparing to speak to you. And 12 years ago, I just resigned as the CEO of a nonprofit organization. It was an association for technology companies. It was called Smart Toronto. And the association was all about promoting the GTA as a hub of technology. So very exciting role. And I met, at the time, I believe, the executive director of PCPI, and her name was Rhonda Singer. And Rhonda says, well, now that you have less to do, why don't you come and help me? And in fact, I remember I was doing some consulting with her, talking about what PCPI was all about and what they wanted to achieve. And it was out of those conversations that the idea of this conference was conceived. And I remember when Rhonda got very excited and she called in Salma and said, this is what we are all about, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to continue to run our programs, we're going to serve our local communities, but we are going to create an international, global conference to promote foreign trained professionals and integrating them faster into Canada's labor market. And 11 years later, I'm so proud to see all of you here. It is really, truly inspiring how ideas on paper, action by committed individuals, transforms and makes change. So today, it's your turn to put your ideas on paper about your future and what you want to be, and then to go out and make them happen. I can tell you as a government, and I'm so thrilled that the Ministry of Training Colleges and University and my colleague who is the MPP for Scarborough Centre, the Honourable Brad Dogood is the minister, is supporting this initiative and is supporting this organization. We have many programs and supports that we put in place because we want to speed up the transition of people immigrating to Canada, getting into labor market, and being able to contribute their skills, their ideas, and their talents. We need you. And in fact, we know that because the only way we're going to satisfy our labor market needs now and in the future is through immigration. So Canada knows that. So as a government in Ontario, I'm sure that you've heard of our bridge training program. PCPI is one of the leaders in integrating those. They were the first, I think, to adopt and to partner with our colleges and institutions to bring that forward. So we are continuing to provide funding to employers, to colleges, universities, regulatory bodies, community organizations to deliver this bridge training program so that all newcomers can gain employment access as quickly as possible in their chosen fields. We also have our Global Experience Ontario, and this is an access center that provides information and assistance to newcomers who have international training and experience in non-health regulated professions and skills trade. And we know that oftentimes there are some professions that it's slower and it takes longer. So we want to make sure that we target that and we can convert the experience as quickly as possible. So those are some of the formal programs that we have, but our government is always investing, always bringing forward programs and investments and initiatives to ensure that we support people in participating in labor market, in contributing their skills and talents to Ontario's economy. We know in Ontario, our government knows, our Premier Kathleen Wynne knows that Ontario is one Ontario. We're a diverse community, and we have to be a place where people are welcomed and can grow and contribute. So I'm absolutely thrilled to be here, to see your faces, and to just wish you all the best as you settle here, build a life, and really to achieve all of the things that you and your families hope to. So thank you.